President Cyril Ramaphosa has appointed Defence and Military Veterans Minister Angie Motshekga as acting President of South Africa from June 17 to 19, 2025, marking yet another historic milestone in her career. With both President Ramaphosa in Canada for the G7 summit and Deputy President Motshekga visiting Moscow, Motshekga steps into the presidency, a testament to her standing in government and her trailblazing path as a senior female leader. Motshekga is no political accident. Born in Soweto in 1955, and armed with a BA and BEd from the University of the North and an MEd from Wits University, she began her career as an educator and later lectured at Wits. She first rose to national prominence as Minister of Basic Education, a position she held from 2009 until taking the defense portfolio in July 2024. Her appointment under Section 91(b) of the Constitution ensures executive continuity in the absence of both the President and Deputy President. But beyond the legal mechanics, this move places one of the country's most seasoned public servants in the spotlight. SA News reported the temporary appointment, emphasizing that Ramaphosa's schedule at the G7 in Canada and Motshekga's visit to Moscow necessitated her role. This is Motshekga's moment. She's not just filling in, she's embodying stability during a pivotal international week. Analysts note this gives her authority. She chairs cabinet meetings, oversees national security briefings, and may respond to urgent issues. Her appointment is being hailed as a major achievement for women in South African politics, highlighting the rising prominence of female leadership. Motshekga has held the acting president role before, during President Ramaphosa's Zimbabwe trip in August 2024 and other occasions such as in 2021 and 2019. But this latest assignment comes amid global pressure, G7 economic talks in Canada, Russia-South Africa bilateral engagements in Moscow, and heightened security concerns. She's in the eye of the storm, and she's expected to steer the ship. Even in a short window, this appointment sends a strong message. South Africa's governance is purposefully inclusive, with women in substantive positions of power and trust. Motshekga's transition from education to defense, and now acting presidency, illustrates the depth and reach of her experience. It also signals that South African women are no longer just present, they're leading. This triumvirate of events, Ramaphosa at the G7, Motshekga in Moscow, Motshekga in Pretoria, demonstrates South Africa's global posture, diplomacy and domestic continuity in perfect sync. While Ramaphosa lobbies G7 leaders on trade, climate finance, and vaccine equity, Motshekga is anchoring national leadership back home. Expect sparks and substance. In just 3 days, Motshekga may chair cabinet, authorize security operations, and provide urgent responses to national needs. Each decision, though temporary, carries symbolic and political weight. It reinforces not only constitutional safeguards but also challenges traditional expectations about who can lead. Viewers, this is your front row seat to constitutional choreography and gender breakthroughs in South Africa's highest offices. Angie Motshekga isn't just babysitting the presidency, she's proving that leadership transcends titles and tenure. Her brief presidency may be short, but its impact on representation, governance, and national confidence could resonate far beyond June 19. If you want the full breakdown, what she decides, how she leads, and what it means for South African democracy, hit subscribe and ring the bell. We're tracking every cabinet decision made under her watch, every statement she issues, and the implications for women in power. This is governance in motion, don't blink.